Hi everyone, Guy Andrews from Guy's Garage. I'm here at Norwell Motorplex with Paul Morris, and we've got a bit of an exclusive. We've actually got the Lotus Eletre. Sort of like, sounds like Carmen Electra.
You met her, didn't you?
I met her on Baywatch, yeah. So we're affectionately known as the Carmen Electra. Yeah, well, she's hot, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. This car's kind of hot too.
Have half a chance, or?
Nah.
Was the boyfriend there?
Yeah, I think Motley Crue were there, yeah. We met Motley Crue. Anyway, that's a whole other story for another episode. The Lotus Carmen Electra is it the only one in Australia?
There's one in each state. I think this is the first one into Australia.
Okay. And we've been driving it, and you'll see a bit of that footage. If you watch the rest of this episode, you'll see this 900 horsepower triple electric engine Lotus SUV going. What is an SUV?
Sports utility vehicle.
But like, what,
I think it's just a sedan.
Sports, so it's soccer, going to soccer.
Yeah, it's just a bit higher and a bit power trippy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a whole other subject. I guess what is an SUV? But this thing, it's got some classic Lotus lines about it, hasn't it? It has these vents. They go right through here. Got this. Check this out. I'll turn it on with this weird little triangular shaped key. But watch these active aero vents here, or cooling vents here.
Yeah, that's good.
They seem fragile though. But
well, they got a grill.
Yeah.
That'll stop the bird going through there.
But yeah, interesting car, hey? We drove it. What do you?
Yeah, I loved it. Well, I know the Lotus brand and get the history behind it, and going back to Colin Chapman, so I'm old enough to understand all that. Yeah.
This is a departure from that original Lotus concept, so lightweight sports cars.
Well, they still have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can still get the lightweight sports car, and then into the EV. If you want a big, cool car that no one else has got,
true.
This is it.
And I read on the spec sheet it's about 2.7 tonne. I mean, the EVs everyone knows they're heavy, but this thing's got 3 engines, I believe. It's like 450 kilowatts on the rear axle and 225 on the front. So it must be
one each,
3 of the same. Yeah.
One in the middle, one each side.
It certainly got up and boogie though, didn't it?
Yeah, well, it's like all these EVs. The first person that gets in this thing, they want to do a launch, right? Yeah. See what it does. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't do that out on the road, can you?
And it does everything so quietly and with so much traction that almost once you've done it once and felt the G-forces, it's almost like, oh, I've done that now. And I just want to, and you cruise around and enjoy that low level.
Yeah, it's probably like going on the roller coaster. 3 times you got used to it. It's
like going out with a supermodel.
Yes, that's right. Someone's sick of going out with her, aren't
they? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I like the low NVH on the electric vehicles, just driving around generally. Like there's no engine noise, and you can hear the wheel noise and stuff like that. But it's a lot quieter trip, and I guess that as an SUV,
to me it's a blingy car, mate. It's mobile jewellery.
Mobile jewellery.
You got 300 grand. You want something that's cool. You want to give your missus a spoil, or you want to drive around town and everyone go, what's that? Get looked at. That's the car for you.
I always liked the Lotus brand from a distance. I've never been, the earlier stuff that you see, like Lotus 7s and some of those Elises.
Elise, yeah.
I always picture like a retired like mechanical engineer, you know what I mean? Like fixing it every weekend and driving. Because it does come from that kind of a
leaky
backyard English manufacturing sort of thing. But this one though is made in China. Which,
like most EVs are, and every manufacturer's trying to get a partnership with a Chinese company to do that, because... And
Geely is the parent company, and they're quite massive in China, and they're not in Australia, but they own 51% of Lotus since 2017.
Done your research, Guy.
Yeah. So getting better at this stuff.
Yeah, well, that's where all the EV stuff's getting made. The batteries are made there, so...
Do you think... 20 years ago, you'd look at a Hyundai or a Kia and you'd go, oh, heap of junk. But now, they're a respected
premium brand. Yeah. And Toyota was similar when it came to Australia.
Is that China, like Japan, 20 years before that? Japan, maybe the same thing. Like, is that where China's
heading? If the build quality's there and they don't break down and the price point's right,
trying to build that reputation.
People will hop into them.
Yeah. Not as many will hop into this one at 300 grand, but like some of the lower level stuff, sure. But
I think there'll be a waiting list for this car. If you want this car, you'll be lucky to get one.
Yeah.
it's kind of ticking up boxes for enough people to go, that's what I want.
Should we just jump in and do a 0 to 100 and,
yeah, let's go
and
and
maybe a couple of laps and see what it goes like?
Yeah, you go first. Or you want me to drive?
I don't mind. I don't mind being a passenger with you because I know you're not going to crash. We're on camera.
Which camera on this one?
Just this one. Haven't had the little self-tightening seatbelts before.
They wrench up, don't they?
Yeah. And that's they wrench up more when you're driving.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
What do you want to first?
Let me pull up my. I'm going to pull up my race box here, ladies and gents. I've got the race box timings set up here. Yeah. So I'll go to new drag session. All right, I'm ready. I'm going to hold on to it and stop. Oh, radio's drop. It is like a freaking rocket ship, isn't it? 3.86. 200. It's a lot of weight to get going, isn't it? You think about 2.7 tons hurtling down the road to 100 kilometres an hour in 3 seconds. That's a lot, isn't it?
Go one more.
Go one more. I'll just reset. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, 3.03. Well, he's pushing on through the corner, try and get the quarter. Yeah, on it. Yeah, 13.8. The quarter with the corner in it. We should have the bendy drags.
Has it got a lap time, that thing?
Yeah.
Let's put a lap time down.
All right. Norwell Motorplex.
It's got a fair bit of charge in the battery. Is that going to be too heavy?
How much does the full battery cell weigh? You better run it down a bit. I'm having a moment here, mate. Sorry.
Oh, it's picking up the cones.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. That actually, it's got LiDAR, which is like it'll drive to the car park.
Oh yeah.
So maybe that's new track session. Here we go.
We've got to put a lap time on it.
Using all the track there, Paul.
Yeah, it's decided I wanted to go out.
It's a bit understeer, yeah? Oh, that's interesting.
That's when that front motor
pulls it out. What's 286 stocker? Like one of your training cars around here?
62s maybe? 63s?
63s? And you're, it gives you a bit of an idea. You've got the clock here, the race box timer. I don't know if there's much more in it, Paul. You're giving it some. Do another couple more corners. Punch it. 64.28.
One more.
Keep going. Yeah, this is where we'll pick up some time there. You can feel the mass in the thing though. Those tyres have just been crucified, aren't they? They're 23 inch diameter, 315 rears, 285 fronts, Pirelli something or others. But you can hear them, that front end's just getting hammered, isn't it? So 450 kilowatts in the rear, 225 in the front. You can feel that front to rear just squirming, eh? Oh, pull, hey, seatbelt. The seatbelt panicked. Seatbelt grabbed me like me mum was in the back seat. That's a bit nicer. Nicer lines. You wouldn't want to wee. Even the waist belt's tightened up on me. 3.5.
That's about it, I reckon.
63.55. It's pretty good.
A second out of it.
It's pretty good. Even the waist belt tightened up there. You wouldn't want to have a wee. Need a wee.
Must have thought we were having the world's biggest shunt.
I reckon. Oh, that was classic. That was good. 63.55 is solid.
It's when that front motor cuts in. It
wants to pull you off the
look
track.
at the rubber we left.
Yeah, right. Look at that. It sort of almost causes understeer. What mode was that in?
Track.
It was in track?
Yeah. Just the stability.
It feels like there should be some more fine track tune. Look at that, it's rubber everywhere. It feels like there needs to be more tuning done from the performance side of things. But I mean, it's not a performance vehicle.
Who's going to do that with it?
But no one's done it. Maybe they haven't done it. Because it's not really designed for that sort of stuff, right?
No.
I mean, a 3.5 is pretty healthy though for a 2.7 ton SUV, yeah?
I reckon it's pretty good, 3.5.
Well, it's certainly entertaining.
Well, it's probably a little bit more on the brakes, but you don't.
I'm going to crucify them too much.
No, you don't. It's a big car.
It was entertaining. I don't think I want to try and do that.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100.